Ser and Estar. How do we conjugate them? What are the differences? What are their uses? Well, both verbs mean to be, but before we discuss the difference, let's review the conjugations. Ser, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Sois is the thesaurus. I know we don't usually use it, but might as well know it. Estar, estoy, estás, está, estamos, estés, están. Don't forget those accent marks. Well, Estar has four main uses. One, the progressive, the equivalent of ing verbs in English. AR's ending is ando, so it would be está hablando, está viviendo. For IR, it would be yendo. So its second use would be location. Juan está en clase. Juan is in class. Literally the location of where he is. Condition, health, physical states, and emotional states, all included in this. One example is Juan está enfermo. Juan is sick. And then weather expressions. It's kind of like use past participles when you say weather expressions with estar. Está lluvioso. You get the drift. Ser, on the other hand, has a lot of uses. First off, origin, Juan es de Colombia. He's from there. Nationality, not quite the same thing as origin, but still use ser. Juan es colombiano. He's saying he's Colombian instead of he's from Colombia, which would be origin. Profession, Juan es estudiante. Occupation, pretty much, you understand. It's also used to tell time. Son las 2:30. 2:30. Used to express possession. El libro es de Juan. Juan's book. Generalizations, like just everyday normal things. Es necesario dormir, like it's just general, not really point out anything specific, just something that needs to happen in life. To show composition, like the actual matter of something. La silla es de plástico. It's a plastic chair. It's from plastic. Characteristics. Juan es alto. It's tall. Time and place of events. La reunión es en Valencia, España. The reunion is in Valencia, Spain. Just specific events, just not like a general location, just the event where the location is. Alright, and looking at Ser and Estar, it's obvious to see that memorizing both their uses will be hard. So why not just memorize Estar, and whatever is in Estar, Ser. So Juan blank mi amigo. Remember, Estar only has four uses: progressive, location, condition, and weather expressions. So when looking at any sentence that you have to conjugate or choose Estar or Ser, you want to ask these four questions. Are we using the verb to make the progressive? Are we using the verb to show location? Is there an adjective that shows condition? Or is there a weather expression being used? If you answer no to all four, then you are going to use Ser. If you answer yes to any of those fours, you're going to use a star. So in this blank, you would use ser. You would put s in the blank. It's the third person conjugation. Sadly, sometimes the process of elimination is difficult, especially when you are confused about the difference between uses such as condition versus characteristics and location versus time and place of the event. They're just the two biggest things that confuse most people when learning ser versus Estar. So, characteristics versus conditions. First, what is a characteristic? It's a quality that you normally associate with a person or thing. A few examples: Juan is tall, Juan is fat, Juan is rich. Spanish version of that would be Juan es alto, Juan es gordo, Juan es rico. Condition is the state of being a person, thing. It's not quite the same thing as characteristic. It's the characteristic is a quality that you are used to associating with that. Condition is what is happening right now, not the usual. So Juan is sick, Juan is tired, Juan is sad. Juan could be happy very soon. So more want to focus on temporary for this more so. Juan está enfermo. Juan está cansado. Juan está triste. Alright, now let's get really into differentiating, not just examples. So, la lechuga es verde. Lettuce is supposed to be green, so that's a characteristic. Like I said, characteristics are more the norm and what happens usually on a day-to-day basis. But the meat is green. La carne está verde, because meat usually isn't green. That's just weird. Probably need to get that checked out by the FDA. I don't know. So, obviously, it would be a condition. Alright, second one. Location versus time and place of events. Location, its definition. Particular place or position. Examples: I am in my building. Estoy en. El evento deportivo es a las 6 de la mañana en Orleans, Nueva. Looking at this, you can see the obvious differences. Time and place for events. Usually there'll be the event as the subject, like a sports event, the conference, stuff like that, like a book signing, a movie. Whereas in location, it's a more definite thing that won't be canceled. Usually it'll be a person or a building or something like that. I am in my building, she is in Peru, he is at the ice cream parlor. Estoy en mi edificio, ella está en Peru, él está a la heladería. Basic stuff like that. Alright, to sum up, to decide whether you need ser or Estar, ask yourself these 4 questions. Is it showing location? Is this the progressive? Is it a condition? Or is it a weather expression? If the answer to all 4 is no, you have ser. If the answer to 2 or 4 is yes, you have Estar. If the answer to 1 or 3 is yes, remember the difference between location and time and place of an event, and the difference between conditions and characteristics, so that you make sure it is Estar. The end.